as we continue with more of our fabulous Disney collectible world, thank you for being here. My name is Bobby. Lisa Donahey with me today. So brand new and saved for the hour. I mean, briefly mentioned and already so popular. As I mentioned before, you're getting the wonderful world of Disney married with the collectible of Madame Alexander dolls.
Madame Alexander is the epitome of handcrafted, high-quality dolls. They've been around since 1923, Bobby, which happens to be, fun fact, the same year that the Walt Disney Company formed, too. The Roy and Walt started a company in 1923. 93 years. Pretty amazing. So to have this partnership with them, but here's something kind of interesting. We actually, the story goes that Walt and Beatrice Alexander, who was Madame Alexander, actually, for Snow White, they were a licensee, and they struck a deal with just a handshake to create a Snow White doll. So we've had a long-standing relationship with Madame Alexander, and why wouldn't we? Because they are the best in the best. So the beautiful thing about these dolls, too, Bobby, is that they were inspired by the fans, by Disney fans. They wanted to see what these dolls would look like based on their stories, what era they came from. So, of course, Snow White is circa 16th century Germany, and she's just stunning. She is dressed, of course, in that medieval Gothic sort of Baroque look. You can just see the detail, even, you know, in the ribbon, the lining at the bottom there, that golden dress.
There is nothing better in the world than the magical world of Disney. And my pleasure to welcome Lisa Donahey, who's been with Disney for 22 years.
Can you stand it? 22 years.
And your mom?
My mother-in-law worked for the company for 23 years. My great-uncle sang on a Disney film. Yes, very lucky girl I am.
I am so glad you're here. And this is it. So this is our only show, and we have some amazing products we're going to show you. So I want you to take a look at the mug with me, first of all, because this is one of those fascinating products. If you've never bought one of these before, they're the coolest things in the whole world.
Yeah.
I loved Beauty and the Beast. It was like in New York. Seeing Broadway was my favorite. Right up there with Aladdin, because guess what? I had the opportunity to do an actual sword fight on the Aladdin stage last year.
Okay.
Yes, we went with Disney because we have this amazing partnership here at HSN with Disney. It was on my bucket list in my life.
I love that. But you would have never wanted to do that if you didn't see a Disney film, right? And you didn't experience these beautiful, beautiful stories told through this great product. You know what, too? Also, Bobby, Thomas Kincaid Studios, they're amazing, and their attention to detail is impeccable. And Walt would have wanted it that way. I mean, he was a perfectionist. So I just know in my heart of hearts that he would have really appreciated the interpretation and the execution of these beautiful mugs here.
Yeah, look at the colors.
I know.
Right, the vibrancy of the colors. These are such incredible, incredible gifts. And the mermaid is the most limited.
Let's see what's going to happen.
Okay,
I would love to. And again, it's sort of a game. You don't know what you're going to get with this. So let's take a risk here. Let's see what we get here with the next mug here. But these are, again, they're so just fun. We call it surprise and delight, Bobby. It's, you know, it's that moment that we remember about the film that connected us with the film. Because Disney's amazing. We all have an emotional connection to the characters and the stories. And who wouldn't want to bring them home, you know? Okay, let's see.
And you know, how can you wake up in the morning and drink your coffee out of a mug like this and have a bad day?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And if you're starting with fantasy and happiness.
Absolutely. And who, you know, we want to surround ourselves with happiness. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? We did it! Look at that.
Oh, I love it.
Look at how vibrant that is.
And you know, Thomas Kincaid, rightly said, known as the painter of light. So when you look at this, you really can see such incredible definition and entire story. Whether it is Cinderella, and here's the castle.
Right, and that's Thomas Kincaid's beautiful style, right? It's telling the entire story of the film in this beautiful panoramic. But, you know, imagine the kids having their hot cocoa and this in the morning. What fun. You have guests in town and you give them tea or coffee in the morning. What a surprise that would be to them, right?